Today, I have the extreme pleasure to talk with Warren Roberts, a distinguished teaching professor at the University at Albany, on America's unique position in the world at the time of its formation.
To found a nation on the principle of inalienable rights. To Europeans, this would be not an entirely familiar concept. That among these inalienable rights invested in us by nature and by God are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just power from the consent of the governed. Here is where, as an historian of monarchical France, I appreciate the novelty and the glory of Jefferson's thinking, which he articulated in such impeccable language in his Declaration of Independence. The American Revolution, I should say, to me, there can be no doubt about it, is one of the great events in all of world history. I think one of the best ways to understand this is simply to read from Thomas Jefferson's Declaration of Independence. It's the Bible of the American Revolution. It is the statement of purpose that defines what the revolution was about and what the newly founded America would become. So I start at the beginning. When in the course of human events, it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bonds which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the sacred and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to this separation. It wasn't easy for Jefferson or Washington or Adams or any of the founding fathers to sever the bond with England. They thought of themselves as English. They had fought with the English in wars against France repeatedly before the crisis came to a head in 1775. I continue reading from the Declaration of Independence. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. In France, there had never been any consent by anyone. All power is invested in the person of the king. And under this conceptual and political system, kings did as they wished. And believe me, in 18th century France, it wasn't very pretty. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive of those ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it. It's the responsibility and the right of a people to form their own government according to their lights and wishes. Totally new concept. Laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. This is the American creed. The American Revolution was a bloody affair, and it was Indians who, along with slaves, black slaves, who paid, in many respects, the heaviest price of anyone.